million followers. Ang daming engagement, ang daming reach, pero walang benta. Paano nangyari yun? Let's talk about it in today's video. Hey guys, this is Mommy Cathy, and for today's video, we will be discussing bakit hindi porket maraming followers at maraming engagement, may benta na. Hindi porket maraming nag-like, nag-comment, nag-share, automatic may benta na. Paano nangyari yon, and how can you avoid that if you are a content creator or if you are a brand manager or a PR agency that is setting out to tap different content creators for the brands that you have as your clients? If this is something that is of interest to you, please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And then stay tuned for the next part of this video. Okay, so we are back. Again, hindi porket maraming followers, maraming comments, maraming likes, automatic may benta na. Bakit? Kasi po, sa totoo lang, napepeke lahat yan. True ba? Yes, actually, kayang-kayang ipeke yan. One, alam na natin na napepeke ang followers, di ba? Pwedeng bilhin yan ng kahit na sino. There's this person I know, parang we had lunch, a lunch review, and she was telling me, nako, Ate Cathy, I only have 13,000 followers. Paano ko kaya mapaparami? So I was, giving her a little bit of tip here, there, and everywhere. I'm not an expert. It's just that I've been in the industry for so long, and hindi ko naman humahabol na like sumikat na sumikat. I like creating content. I like doing reviews. I like sharing tips and tricks. Pero, to be honest, ayoko yung maging like super sikat na parang mawala na yung privacy mo, bawat galaw mo na, kailangan bantayan because you're a role model, because I know I am not one. I have many flaws. So I'm actually scared of becoming a role model for other people kasi I am not perfect or anywhere man lang sa, perfect na parang bubble. So she was telling me 13,000 followers. I was giving her tips. Mind you, na-shock ako. Kasi after 3 days, she had 35,000 followers bigla. So I was like, baka nag-viral one video or something. So I checked. Wala. I was like, okay. And then, a month later, nasa 150,000 followers na siya. So from 13,000 to 150,000. Posible naman. Posible. Pero, most of the time, that will happen if you have an organic video, if you had a video that went viral. I mean, an organic video that went viral, or I guess binus mo ng todo, like a lot of budget. But I did not see that. Okay, so, I don't know what happened. Not accusing, but alam naman natin yung galawan. Nabibili po ang followers. Malalaman mo yan when you actually check. Marami siyang parang bot profiles or followers. And then, pwede rin naman parang hindi sila mga totoong tao, mga like 1 or 2 posts, mga ganon. Masama ba yun? Technically, yes. Technically. Pero kasi nga, it's all about strategy, and that could be a part of their strategy. So, yun yung dahilan bakit sinabi ko, hindi porket maraming followers, yun na. Pangalawa, pwede namang legitimate yung followers. Kasi nga, nag-viral siya, and all of that. Bakit wala pa ring sales? Kasi, pwede yung 6 million followers niya or 10 million followers niya, the demographics, meaning, kumbaga yung leveling, magtatawag, pwedeng mostly masa. Ano sa masa? Wala. But, kinakategorize lang natin. So, pwedeng yung sa 6 million followers niya, 5 million doon, 5.5, masa. The 0.5, pwedeng yung 0.4, middle class. And then, 0.1, yun yung mayayaman. Okay? So, anong problema doon? Ang problema comes when tinap siya ng isang brand na mahal. Kumbaga, the price point of the items being sold is mahal. Hindi siya pasok sa budget ng masa. Kasi ano bang budget ng masa? Karamihan, syempre pagkain. Unang-una yan. Pagkain, gamot, pangbayad ng bahay, pangbayad sabihin na natin sa hinuhulog-hulugang gamit. 'Di ba? So, hindi siya makakapag-splurge. or makakabili ba sa luxury items na isang bagsakan, diba? So, anong example ko dito? There's this brand that I work with, and ang sarap naman talaga ng food niya. Like, ang sarap. Even my mom loved this. Like, she loved this brand. Pag dinadala ko sa bahay, nagpapadala sila, sobrang excited kaming lahat. Like, wala sa bahay ko na hindi excited for this food brand. Kasi it's really, really good. Really, sarap. Ganon. Unfortunately, mataas talaga yung price point niya. So, to get the whole set would cost you around a minimum of 2,500 to 4,000. Kathy, pag kumain naman tayo sa labas, ganun din yung presyo. Yes, kasi we have been blessed enough to be able to afford that. Unfortunately, 80% of the people in the Philippines cannot afford that. And ganun yun sa following. So, pwedeng ang dami mong followers, pero kung yung masa ang karamihan, they will not be able to afford that. Will they watch the video? Of course. I mean, it's always fun to watch, you know, things that you cannot afford, you cannot buy. Parang, you just live vicariously through the videos. So, they will watch. And that's what happened with this influencer, this TikToker na tinap ng brand. Ang daming views. Daming comments. But when you filter through the comments, mostly it's, sana all, ay, sana, matikman ko rin yan. And walang masama doon. Pero from the brand's point of view, hala, puro sana all. So, hindi nila afford bumili. Meaning, walang returns. Diba? So, sayang kasi hindi tumama sa tamang target market. Yun kasi yung importante. And that's something I've always explained to the brands that I work with. Kasi some of them, hindi, gusto ko maraming views, gusto ko maraming comments, gusto ko maraming likes. Mabilis lang yun. Anyone who knows how to strategize properly can game it, can add more views, more comments, more likes. Pero, can it actually sell something? Will there be orders? Kasi for me, if I'm a brand, I would rather choose one, the creators who already use the item or are interested in it. Two, creators na yung demographics niya, yung market niya, is my target market. A perfect example of this would be si Heart Evangelista. Okay? Allowed naman ata tayo magbanggit, no? So, si Heart Evangelista, meron siyang mga masa followers. Pero meron din siyang mga high-end followers, and meron siya yung mid-range followers who are willing to splurge. So, when she puts out something, a brand, a product, makeup, the mid-range, the masa will be the ones to comment. So, may increased engagement niya. Kasi marang, uy, sana all, ang ganda ng Miss Heart, ganyan. So, importante yon. And in the mid-range, sila yung Heart made me do it. Heart made me wear it. They will buy. Kasi, kahit pa paano, makeup, sunglasses, bag, they can afford it. And then the high-end, occasionally, meron din bibili yan. Kasi, ooh, it looks nice. I like that. I want that. I got it. I buy it. Ganon, di ba? So, si Heart, pansinin nyo, yung ina-advertise niya o ini-endorse niya, it's always a mix of things. She advertises okay finds. She has fashion lines or collaborations with brands na can afford ng higher end ng masa spectrum and then the middle class. For example, Lux Organics, Pond's, corned beef. Diba? So, and she shows you na, oh, I actually use these things. So, when you also use these things, dahil nga gusto mo maging si Heart, but it's not gonna happen, but at least you get the feeling na, oh, you know, Heart uses it, I use it too. So, yun yung magandang branding. Yun yung tamang branding. Yun yung karamihan na may miss out ng mga brand managers. They just have, ito, maraming followers yan. Yan na yan, yan na yan. But they don't study. Pasok ba to sa branding natin? Pasok ba siya sa market natin? Talaga bang ginagamit niya? Gagamitin ba niya? Kasi minsan, I've seen creators na nag-review ng makeup, tapos hindi ginamit. And then, binenta. Sealed. So, parang ako, paano yung na-review yun ng sealed, diba? Kasi, like, for example, so this. Makita mo yan, ginamit ko. It's here on my lips right now. I did a review of this. I still don't know how you pronounce it. Sassy lady? Sassy na lang siguro, parang cute. But, you know, I'm not hating on the creators, who do that. Kasi they want to earn income, So, I don't know. they manage to cheat, baka manghiram sila sa iba ng product, and then the one sent to them, they sell. But ang point is, just because they have a lot of followers, engagements, and likes does not mean that they are effective in selling the brand. So brand awareness lang sila. But then the brand sales, it's a totally different thing. So unfortunately, a lot of business owners mistake na, ang dami-dami, bakit walang benta? Kasi iba po yung brand awareness sa brand sales. Iba si marketing sa sales. Now, if you want someone who can do both, you need to study really hard and well, do research kung sino-sino ba talaga yung mga dapat mong invite. So, case in point, PopMart had an event. And I know for a fact that some of the people invited did not even own toys or collectibles. They're not into that. But they went, bakit? Kasi cloud, diba? Siyempre, it's in thing. People, you know, are into the labubu and all of that. So, if they're in that event, cloud. But do they actually enjoy the actual items? No. Like, they find it funny or, ay, nakakatakot sila bubu. Pero pumunta sila sa event. So, sino ang mali doon? PR strategy. Brand marketing. Kasi hindi sila nag-research, diba? So, nagets nyo? So, ano yung point nung entire video na to? It's one, brand managers, please learn to actually look through kung sino ba yung pasok sa branding, sa target market, target audience ninyo. Two, who actually uses or are interested in using it. And then, there's also another one three, yung market ba nung content creator ninyo, market nyo rin. Kasi again, if medyo may kamahalan yung budget para sa items nyo, it doesn't make sense to get someone na ang karamihan ng followers ay masa, diba? In the same manner na kung pangmasa yung pangmasa, so like super pangmasa yung binibenta nyo, it doesn't make sense to tap someone na super high-end like si Heart. Gets? Parang, I don't think makakapag-endorse si Miss Heart ng walis ting-ting, like ginagamit niya. Because obviously, she doesn't, diba? Pero, she would be great for brand awareness of the walis ting-ting. Pero, gets, hindi sila tugma. So, you need to make sure na laging match, hindi lang followers, hindi lang likes, hindi lang comments. Kasi lahat po yan napipeke. Followers can be bought. Likes actually can also be bought. And the comments can also be bought. So, let's all be careful and let's be more aware para hindi sayang yung effort. Kasi, diba, gumawa ka na napakadaming video, nag-tap ka na ng sobrang dami, tapos wala ka pa rin sales. Malungkot yun. So, let's make sure that we do our due diligence. And then for the creators, sana let's be more responsible. So, for example, ako, I cannot sell, sorry, right now, I cannot sell athletic wear kasi hindi ako athletic. I'm using my treadmill, forcing myself to use my treadmill on an almost daily basis. But I hate it. But I know I should do it for my own. But for me to like effectively, oh yeah, so guys, araw-araw tayo. Alam naman ng mga followers ko and mga kakilala ko, I don't. So, integrity yun, diba? So, I hope you guys learned something from this. And I'll see you guys on the next video. If you like anything, if you have questions, comment. Please like, subscribe, comment, share this video. I am hoping to reach 10,000 followers by the end of the year. I know that coming into May, medyo naging tamad ako. It's a sensitive month. It's my mom's that anniversary at the end of the month. So medyo, but sabi nga, do it tired, do it heartbroken, do it crying, do it without motivation, just do it. So I had to remind myself of that. So even like today, I'm really not in the mood to do a video, but I said, you know what, I need to do a video because I actually also owe it to my few subscribers who are looking for content. Two, I owe it to share my knowledge, whatever knowledge I have, because some people have said na, alam mo, you should really put it out there and, tell people, and hopefully the message reaches the right people. Again, not an expert. I've just been lucky enough to be, have done this for 20 years now. So, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!